We're back with much more of Phelps on Discover Wisconsin. With a population of a little, and I mean a little, just over 1,500 people, Phelps may be one of the smallest communities in Wisconsin, but its history, tradition, and impact on our state rivals that of our largest cities. The abundance of rich forest land drew the first business to the area in 1896. Not long after that, a town was settled, but it wasn't originally named Phelps. Do you know what it was called? The addition of more lumber businesses and a railroad connecting Phelps to Conover allowed families and the community to prosper. From those beginnings, Phelps developed into a best-of-all-worlds sort of town. With current technology, it's a great place to start a small business, raise a family, and send your children to a world-class school while living in the beauty of the Northwoods. There are businesses ranging from high-tech lasers and metal casting to paddle fabrication, custom cabinets, and home building. Just one more of the secrets you'll learn when you visit Phelps. While all of the advancements are impressive, what may be more remarkable is how well they've preserved their history. And it's on display at the Phelps Historical Museum.
I think the nice thing about the museum is they have archives here that are just amazing. The written history and the newspaper type history of all of the big resorts that we have had and have that's intact, that you can still see if you come here and look for it.
Phelps' respect for history and heritage extends beyond its own boundaries. Each year, they hold an event that shows true American pride and support to our troops. People gather at the Sand Lake Pub to honor the adoption of the American flag, while properly retiring those that have become old and worn. So, Dan, why is this such an important event to the people of Phelps and to you?
Well, it's a good event because it's retiring our old tattered flags, and what that means is that this is a symbol of our freedom, and everybody that fought in honor and have died for this flag and for us in this country.
You're welcome to enjoy this patriotic ceremony and see the honorable retiring of the flags. And come hungry, because there's plenty of food for everyone. Flag Day has meaningful festivities for all to enjoy, but it's certainly not the only event to discover in Phelps.
A Scarecrow Fest is really a big way for the Phelps Women's Club to say thank you to the town of Phelps for all their support to us during the rest of the year. But the Scarecrow part is really how we started it, and we have several individuals, businesses, service organizations make our scarecrows. We have a contest and they win a cash prize for the best ones, and we leave them up around town until after Halloween.
The hospitality of Phelps continues as everyone is welcome to join the fun. And there's no shortage of that during Scarecrow Fest. Stroll through the block where you can find some highly impressive handcrafted items created by local vendors. Grab a tasty treat from the Women's Club and top it all off by enjoying live music that plays throughout the day. And if you thought it ended with the crafts, music, and treats, guess again. Made for adults and kids alike, take on the Pumpkin Chucking Challenge and launch those small orange spheres at a target in the lake for a prize. It's harder than you'd think. And you won't want to miss this action. Just goes to show there's plenty to see and do during Phelps Scarecrow Festival. As we fast forward from fall to spring, we're visiting an educational hands-on celebration. The Phelps Maple Syrup Tour jam-packs this event with sweet surprises for the whole family. You can even try your hand at tapping a tree. And of course, there's plenty of mapley treats to sample when you visit. I even had the honor of judging syrup made by the local sugar bushes. Speaking of sugar bushes, you have to take advantage of their free guided tours of local maple syrup producers. Trust me, you'll definitely learn a lot. The time has come to visit Eagle Farm right here in Phelps. We're gonna visit with the Volkman family and see what they put into this great tasting maple syrup. Come on, follow me. just take me through the process of what happens now with this system that you have.
Okay. We have up here we have our sap elevated, and it runs through a little hole at the other, back through the other, around, and then the sap continually runs and pushes the syrup ahead of it.
Well, it's delicious. Man, that is sweet. That is sweet, just like you.
I don't know about that.
Seeing how they actually make the syrup from tree to bottle will give you a lot to think about the next time you're topping your morning pancakes. Tell us what your favorite pancakes are, or what Wisconsin producer makes the best maple syrup on our Facebook page. It smells so good. Just search Discover Wisconsin. We also put links to some family-friendly events on our website under our Phelps Destination page. After this short break, we'll give you ideas on where to stay during your vacation, and I begin my wilderness camping adventure. Stay tuned.